I wasn't being sarcastic. I really
I didn't think you were.
What are we getting up to today, sir?
Like you say when you vote. I'm in. Work out what the biggest structure is out of this floor.
Sick.
I know, we're taking a lot of people. I know.
Nathan!
Yes. I wouldn't do that.
Okay, so we've had a look at a selection where we said if something is true, if this is true, then do our statement, else do nothing. So if it's else do nothing, we don't actually say the else does, see? Then we went a step after that, we said, well, let's look at a binary selection. If something is true, do something. If it's not true, do something else. And then last lesson, I got to say, well, what about there's three... Byron, did you not get yours? Yeah. I'm just wondering why you're looking at Louis' computer. Seems you're working on your laptop, but you don't believe me. PowerPoint's down here, so why does he need to be sitting there? You don't know. So when I'm speaking to someone else, mate, you don't need to chip in. So then we had a look at, but what about if there's three different things? What about if they get less than 50, they got to fail. If they got above 50 but below 80, they got to pass. And if they got above 80, they got a credit. What we did then, we had two if statements. We had one if inside another if. So we called them nested ifs. So we had three different things. But what if we got four things to look at? What if we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13? What if we got a lot of things that we want to look at? And we say, if it's this, do this. But if it's this, do this. If it's this, do this, etc., etc., etc. Well, what we can do is called a multi-selection, also known as a K-square. So if you have a look at your form, have a look at the sheets I'm hanging it out. Okay, a problem up the top there. A payroll officer needs to determine the rate of pay for different days of the week. Weekends are paid at 1.5 times normal rate, and weekdays are paid at normal rate. Determine the daily rate for an individual based on hours worked, the day worked, and their daily rate. Okay, so our inputs are hours worked, day worked, and daily rate. So you put in, say, 6 hours or 7 hours, what day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday or Sunday. And then the processing works out, if it's a weekday, it's just the normal rate. If it's a weekend, it's 1.5 times that. Then calculates, multiplies the rate by the number of hours. Right, Jess? Okay, so what we're looking at, we're going to look at a multi-selection. So if one of those numbers is put in, we'll go, well, if it's this number, let's do this. So if you have a look at sheet 2, I've given you the pseudocode there. and the flow chart. The only thing is the flow chart's not drawn completely correct because they've squashed it in. And when we come from the diamond for a K-square, we don't come out like that. We actually come down, out, and then down. So we write our conditions in here. Okay, so then it comes out, comes down, then we've only got two lots of things that are going to happen. If something happens at day 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, or day 6 or 7. We can have lots of things coming out here. Obviously we can't have more than 7 days. But if we're just saying the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, the numbers 8, 9 might do something else. The numbers 10 and 11 might do something else. And then quite often, nearly all the time, and I'd like you to get into this practice, when we do multi-selection, I'd like you to have an else at the end. Anyone want to guess what that does? Well, not even an else, we would say otherwise. That's a bit more specific. Anyone want to guess? Okay, it just means if some value is entered in that doesn't match one of these. Okay, so if we only go up to 11, if we only go up to 11 here, if someone puts a 13, it would do this thing. If someone put in a 56, it would do that. If someone put in a 92, it would do that. We wanted to do specific things with these lots of numbers, but if someone puts in some ridiculous number, or maybe not a number, maybe something else, I don't know, we have some kind of default. Alright, so at the moment, all we're doing now is just looking at these two. Looking at the pseudocode, first thing is, begin, display, how many hours work today? So that's an input or an output? That's an output. So it displays it on the screen. Read hours, is that an input or an output? It's good to have everybody awake. Input or output, Louis? It's an input. It's reading what you type on the keyboard. Display. What is the daily rate of pay? Input or output, Ellie?
The daily rate of pay.
Input or output? It's an output. It displays just like the 1, 2 lines before it. Read daily rate. Jesse? Read daily rate. Read daily rate. Read daily rate. Output? No, it's input. Jeez. We've got them all wrong so far. You've only got a choice of 2, and the second 2 will repeat to the first 2. Read day work. Joel, input or output? Input. Yeah. A read is an input, a display is an output. K-square. Okay, so that's our selection. And it's working on the variable day work. So it says K-square, day work. Day work is our variable. You'll see that back on page 1. Back on page 1. Back on page 1. You'll see that day work is our variable. So it's saying K-square day work. It's saying in the case where day work is equal to 1, 2, 3 or 5, then gross equals hours times daily rate. In the case where day work equals 6 or 7, then the gross equals hours times 1.5 times the daily rate. End the case. Then display gross. Input or output, Sydney?
Which one?
What are you typing up,
Display
mate?
gross.
What are you typing up?
I'm trying to type up this.
I haven't asked you to.
Display gross is output.
Display gross is output. Okay, so I've given you the pseudocode, I've given you the flowchart. I'm about to give you the Pascal. Okay, we're going to give you 5 minutes to see how you go, so you can start coding in Pascal. I've given you the variables there, so you need to declare those variables. They're on page 1, even though some people are going to look at page 1. You've got 3 variables: hours worked, days worked, and daily rate. can make up your own daily rate. Good to see some people have opened up Genie and using that. I'll give you more than 5 minutes. I'll give you about 10 or 15. Okay. When you think it's too hard for your little head, let me know and I'll give you the Pascal code. You'll just be able to copy it in. When your brain starts to hurt too much, Lawrence, have you finished? Lawrence, have you finished? What website are you on just then, mate? When your brain hurts and you can't work it out, don't click on those ads there. Quite embarrassing to get further on someone's past a nice. It's worse when you go on the Torrance website. Yeah, that's brutal. And I'll say, like, hey, look, Dad's just trying to find a song. Yeah, right. Dad's just trying to find a song. Joel, if you download Genie, and you might find it easier to do it that way. Just save it as a .pas file, okay, and then it'll color-code it. So the reserve words stick out, and it loops things like the ins and ends together. It's just a bit easier to use. Or if you download Genie mode, if you did, you might find it a bit easier to use that. You don't have to, just say what you can. Finished, mate?
No, I'm like halfway through.
Whether it will work. Okay. If your head hurts too much and you feel you're hurting, you finished? If your head hurts too much, you want to give up, I can give you the Pascal code now, you can just copy it in. Don't forget to declare your 3 variables. Yeah.
Is case word, is that actually a Pascal, like, is it the same kind of thing as read?
Some languages, sorry mate?
Is it the same, like,
no,
thing as read?
No, you've got your read just in front of that, mate.
Oh, so you have to read and then
see where you see so it says read day worked on the pseudocode?
Yeah.
It says read day worked, so that means get what they put, input, and then put it into the variable called day worked.
Oh, so I have to make a day work variable.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
They're your 3 variables. The 3 variables are hours worked, day worked, and daily rate.
Yeah.
Okay? So when they type day work, like I'll type 1 to 7,
Yeah.
the case where it then looks at that variable.
So I would write line
Why right line?
or read line.
No, you don't need to do a read line. The read line's above it. Read day work. That's where you do your read line. The read line day work.
Yeah. And then where do I put the case line?
Straight after the read line. But you don't put case where for Pascal. You put case.
So, and then after read line day work,
After the reason day work, you put case, space, and day work. Remember, for every begin, you have to have an end.
So in the case you need a focus.
No. Yeah, just after day we have the word. That's what we're on.
Is it a case word or a different word?
Just this is case day.
Okay.
Then this is case day. Yeah, put all.
Right, is there anything about variables in the
Oh, day, rate. So that's 3 hours a day, right? Just think about it. Anytime you have a list.
Sir,
Anybody else want the code? Jesse, you want the code now? Okay. Just did you look up on the board the way I set the case out? It's case variable of.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you've got to use the word of. Okay, it's not in the pseudo code, but in Pascal we need of.
it's saying this is what it says, sir.
Okay, when you get that, you want to know that you've got the different number of companies and you have rates.
That, that place,
Sure. Thank you.
What's that?
right, it's saying it's
Okay, now, north south, program, then 9 spice. And add spices. So if you want to use 3, let's use underscores or bubbles and like or right underscore. That's all right, it's just this is an emphasis on
yeah. Variable rate is so do I not have to pick the rate because the only time I do the rate is in
you still want to do
so where do I put in what rate what the rate is? Like how many hours do you work in the daily rate of pay? So would that be daily rate of pay? Would that be daily rate? Right.
Well, you're asking for the one day. They ask you also three daily rate, 3 daily rate. So what they do is you have a read it every week, hours,
So how many hours do you work? How many days a week do you work?
what day or what is the rate? You need the code? Do you want it? Are you going back to you on the code?
Not yet.
Oh, yeah, that's easier. That's all right. case of it being the best, in the case of its own work being 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do this, or in the case of it being 6 or 7, do this.
Okay. Well, it's going to work on multiplying rate table then.
You will do that, but I want you to learn how to use the case.
That thing.
Jess, you got the code?
No, how do you make a job?
Sorry, mate?
How do you make a job in colour?
Oh, save it as a pass. Yes, save it.
I have
Use stable,
Oh, on the board.
thing.
Day of week. Place. Of. Again. Okay, so next line has to say what the conditions are. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so go by colours. Yes, Lawrence? Beg pardon? Copy and paste it into line 1.
Thing meant to be like when you see it comes up with use at the top.
Yeah, that's a library that says you rules.
Does Jamie tell you the errors in the code? Line 20.
My question is actually from.
You've got to get the program in the name. Come on. Because there's all you guys have got to play.
Huh.
It goes in front of the semicolon, not after.
Maybe I'm missing a D.
It goes in front of the semicolon, not after the
What?
semicolon.
Because he's got a mad haircut too. He knows what's up. But I mean, we go from big nose to skinhead every time.
Louis, you want the phone? Copy it in.
Well, it doesn't say what it's looking for. Is that what it's looking for?
Go back to your code. What line do you say is on?
20.
Which one's line 20?
Why do you know?
That one should be line 20.
Oh, it's just this movement.
There should be a semicolon in right here.
The same.
No. Above it.
Yeah.
How do you put semicolons in the
Where else? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if this one.
Oh, put it back in the control there.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh.
No worries.
Now I'll put in the numbers.
Sir,
Yeah.
how do you ask for something to, can you just come here? It's easy to show you.
How
So
many
like
hours
I
did you
want
work?
to reiterate people. So I want it to be keep repeating until they work. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. How would I do that?
Like what do you want it to actually do? So
So
until day is not one of those numbers.
Until day is
Sorry?
until day. Yeah, until day is one of those numbers.
Okay, well, we set it up all this time. We set it up as a multi. So there's your numbers 1 to 5. There's your 6 to 7. And if it's not one of those, use a comparable like a Boolean.
Please.
So true or false. So if they put 8 in here, set that Boolean to false, then they can repeat, so keep on repeating until it's true. Does that make sense? The other thing is, when you go through one of these, do your calculation, throw symbols, whatever, and then make the Boolean true. Because if you don't make it true, it's always going to be false. Lawrence, you finished? You're waiting for me to do what?
I'm using it.
Okay, you've got symbols there.
Something isn't working.
Pascal, we don't really like comparing this equal.
That shouldn't be the same. I put in 7 days. But it didn't calculate the times thing.
1.5. Okay. Just to show me code.
Any luck? Eli? Yeah, I know.
Unless these are supposed to be separated. Oh, I missed a step.
Actually, no.
still doing the exact same thing. Like it doesn't want to do this one further.
Do the calculation again. Did you run it again, please?
With the exact same numbers.
Is that a hex code?
Well, I don't think it is. Why?
Because that's not actually what it should be. Shouldn't it be 270, 261, 1.5, 261, so 3. Oh, it is. So, why is it there?
What? The
No, I'm just wondering why the decimal place is there. Because that is right.
yeah.
That is actually right.
That's because all of my things are real and not if I put that in, it'll remove it.
So make them into
You can't time it just said
turn it into a small number.
no, it doesn't work at all.
What is that movie that's Yes.
Lawrence, is yours working?
I'm wondering why mine is.
By playing with Louis. So why did you log it off?
Take a log off.
Well, it says it's asking you to log on. Leave home? Oh, sure. Maybe somebody else. You might need to set everything else.
What were you doing the way you should
Yeah, what were you on? Sit again there and listen, please.
You finished, Nathan? Oh, good. Nathan, you got one line. So
Okay, now it works. I fixed it.
considering I gave you the total.
No.
Yes, Liam.
The thing was too small, so it wouldn't actually show the hour of rate. So I just made it 400. And now
It shouldn't happen like that.
yeah, no.
It's been delayed. It should be different.
You've got to begin with our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Begin, gross equals this, and then you have a 10.
Oh, and then here.
Yeah. So it's going, it takes the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 begin, and then it does everything. If it's one of those cases, it'll do everything from the begin to the end. Now it's, that's okay. Now it says 7, 8, 6, 7. Begin, do everything. So you can have multiple statements. In
That's
there.
times,
multiply
right?
this,
Start
add this, subtract this,
okay.
ask another question.
Hours times rate times days.
Yeah.
I think.
And that would be like.
Right at the very end, just before they ask. So we've got.
So that's what I do have, and that doesn't seem to work.
I like how it's really the dollar sign in there. It's good. Let's go back. Stop.
It's somewhere in here.
Oh, good, yeah, you know the format. Okay, you need an N at the end of that case. You've got your N to go with that begin, and then your N to go with that begin. Just need an N here to go with the case. I know that's the pain. Yeah, the semicolon, that plays up in the long. That's the downfall. One, you can't do very much visual stuff with it, but also just knowing where the semicolons are. I see it.
Try that.
No, I just did it on the itself. This is just convenience, so it doesn't matter.
No, sorry. You said if it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, begin doing exactly 6 and 7. It's not a real bad See how you go there.
He gave us this, we absolutely can't figure out this movie.
Yeah, control 1, control 3.
I don't know how
Let's see if this equation actually works. Hours times my daily rate would be $9.
Okay, if you've got yours working, what I'd like you to do. You all right, Jess? What I'd like you to do is see if you can change it around and write a different one where you're asking them what month did they work in. It doesn't have to be a daily rate, but maybe you say, get them to type in what month they work, what month they're looking at, and you return how many days are in that month.
Don't write over the one you just did though, save it and start a new one. I mean, you can copy it, and just make sure you save it.
Are we timesing how many hours we work with the daily rate? Hours times daily rate times day work.
Daily.
That's weird.
You don't need to do it times day work. You don't need to multiply by days work. That's just a start.
Why is it in this format? That's the weirdest format ever.
What does that actually do?
Having to exercise.
That's online.
Extension? Because of the extension they get more work.
So far, my favourite bit about the entire course is the wonderful textbook I get. I mean, really, so thin, so easy to carry in my bag. I love it. It's so light in my bag, I can barely read it. So light in my bag, you know what I mean? What's that?
Yeah, that thing.
So lucky.
Hey, I see this in a big one.
Is that the extension book? Oh my god. Extension. I did one.
Get a lock up.
And to think we've seen it.
I'm just going to use somebody else's.
So it'll be thicker. 12.
Yeah.
It's just year 11. The day is.
No, I'm not.
We have to go back
exercise 11.5.
Those are nice.
Oh yeah, I got like 3 recognition awards in here as well, but I'm using it.
What are recognition awards?
What did I tell? I think you put it on.
Yeah, no, it's down there.
I got
Put it under
friends.
the read.
Apparently I have friends. What? Are you having a water bump time? No. No, I'm not going.
Why not? Do we do
Yes, I am.
having a water fight?
Oh, and then
No, I have to do
You have to do all the questions.
what happens if I
all of that.
That is
That's a
how often do you have an extension class? Like every day?
Are you going to do extensions too?
Oh, it's not
That's the beginning of 2 years.
Actually, is it? How many times do I have?
Do you have extension English too on the rock?
Extension.
Do you do extension
No, I do standard English.
I was thinking
No.
Are you doing Gary?
I think it was.
Your month of the day?
No.
No, are you still on that?
Yeah.
Give me the code for that?
No.
Have you done the month?
I'm not yet. I'm just checking my timetable.
Liam, have you done the month?
Has anybody gone on and done the month like I've asked you to?
I'm still trying to make my thing work.
I have 9. So I don't have it on Monday at 8. I don't have maths on Monday at 8. I have it twice on Tuesday at 8. I have it on Wednesday at 8. Don't have it on Thursday. I have it on Friday at 8. I have it once on Monday at 8. Twice on Tuesday at 8. Once on Wednesday at 8. None on Thursday. And once on Friday.
So Thursday for maths free day.
But I mean, Monday is really good because they come in at 10 o'clock. It would be extra lazy.
You've got Mr. James. Who's your math teacher?
Apparently I have a test next week on chapters 1, 2, and 3.
I'm giving you the code, just copy it in.
In standard maths, we haven't
Maybe you
finished.
can't work them up, they can sign out the stuff.
Last Thursday, our
What do
homework.
you want? What exercise?
In my lesson, no, Wednesday.
It's going to be.
What?
No. Like, this is probably only like 4 lessons.
Last year, I did a missed day of work, that day's work, and our homework till tomorrow. Like with half an hour.
They just put in the number of, they put in the first for January, whatever.
He earns $1,000 in a week. How much money does she earn in a year? And it takes the class so long to do it. And then me and Tom Reed are like, oh, really?
Can I ask you,
Did I?
Sydney? Last lesson I asked you to do some homework, so as I call out your name, you can bring it up so I can have a look at it, please. What? Yeah. Yeah, okay, did you ask anyone what the homework was? You weren't away, you were here last time, the lesson before that.
I'm searching up right now. What the?
Do you guys know? Do you guys know what it was?
I have given up homework like first week.
Which was that sheet, but there's nothing to do that is.
You only get one pass.
What the heck?
Wait, were you there when?
Okay. Homework. I think you're supposed to make a thingy for that. No.
What do you mean you're supposed to have to think?
It's a flow chart. I think it's what's your score? So do we start with begin in a circle?
That's what happened with all of our mates. Like, I started drinking, and then everyone started drinking. And now we've just like it doesn't take long to be. It's an experience. Gets you more fucked up. One time I was wearing my formal suit, and I drank 2 bottles of vodka on my own, pretty much. Like I was shouting a little bit, and like he like has photos of me passed out in a random park. I have photos of me passed out in a random park. Like going like that. Yeah, there you go.
Lawrence, you bring your homework up this one? What was the homework? What you say you haven't done it, Lawrence?
I don't remember.
Sorry, so.
There was flowchart. Seriously?
Yeah.
What's it called? Where they make analysis of photos. They look at Elon Musk. Charming date. Like, what's one? Straight line.
Oh, these look bad. I want to look at this. See what you've got. Louis, you got your homework?
So shit. Look up, like, I'm going to so shit.
Jesse Gilbert, I assume you haven't done yours? Look now. I don't want you to do it in class time. Joel Livingston, have you done yours? Are you sure honest?
Can you tell us what it is so we can do it?
No. I'm getting a little bit tired. I have to repeat myself. Mate, if I speak, you guys should be listening. Put the phones away. Eli, you should be working on your monthly thing. Ellie knows what it was. You had to just convert the last column you did into a flow chart. I actually wrote the flow chart on the board. All you had to do was fill it in.
Louis Irvin, it's a no. Eli, I'm assuming you're a no. Lucian, have you done yours?
What?
Colin, are yours? Gee, Ellie, you're the only girl in the class. You're the only one that's done the homework so far. Matthew?
Yep.
Good boy.
That's so shit.
He just did it, so he's still typing on his iPad.
I just finished it.
He's drawn it. I've seen it. It's not up to scratch.
Have you done the pseudocodes there, buddy?
No.
I didn't ask you to do a multi.
Oh, that's a no. That's a
Two
no.
hit
Sir.
statements. I drew it on the board. I drew the two hit statements on the board
That's a
last
no.
lesson.
Liam, have you done yours?
No.
Yeah, right. At least I tried. You tried in like the first five.
Sydney, no. Here's it. I've got more chance winning the lotto. Nathan, have you done yours?
Yeah.
I'm too busy looking at myself in the mirror, sir.
Another 80 bruiser.
Did you see the photo?
So, sorry, what are we doing concerning the month? Are we trying
The
to...
person types in the number of the month, you tell them how many days are in it.
We think how many days are in the month?
Is that related to the paid stuff at all?
Hey, you can use a similar
you.
So,
Sydney,
Sorry.
Sydney,
Yeah.
you don't want to lose your phone, right?
I was just showing you a video. But now it's done.
You got work to do.
Yeah.
how was that? You have to write something.
Well,
Not very.
I did not want to go
Nathan, did you finish the one that we worked on all this?
Oh. Like when all I was trying to write code,
You need to come in and watch my review. So that's what you've done in an hour and 20 minutes, or an hour and 10 minutes. All right. I haven't asked for anything, I gave you the code, so all you have to do is just copy.
Before you say we don't have to do this.
Oh, yeah, that's
Really? Short X, Y, Z. You have.
You need the code? Several times who wants the code. Go to the test.
That's it.
I gave him one.
yes. Months, right?
Sure. So you'll just say, oh, you can give it to me, sir. That's your fault.
You can find any error in there.
Yeah, I'm wasting the time. That's your
Yeah.
fault, sir.
Well, no, because I have no.
So what, just when you copy, oh, we can do just copy it word for word.
How did I get a break in Pascal? You guys just wondering how could a break between sentences in Pascal? Like, hectic. And this guy was wrong. Yeah, that's not how you put a break in.
Remember the last lesson?
Detail.
You get above
6 months.
Yeah. How do you assign a variable that we call a number in just from the start, so you don't have to bring it in? So, given I'm trying to do that and it's saying that doesn't work.
Doesn't it?
So I'm trying to do it up here so I would write 12 variables for each month.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's where you're declaring what type it is.
So in code I have to actually
You just straight over the big one, you can do it.
How does this code work? Could you please tell me why the // is reverse code is the one and how they go out to the one?
This is gonna be so long.
Okay, your homework this week, for Wednesday, what's the name as many computer parts as you can? Just write that down in any computer Sydney? Sorry?
I can say it's happening right now.
So what you do, homework.
It's true.
Yeah, that's not about it now.
I'll definitely do it.
So is this the homework?
Sorry, what?
Okay, you can log off now. Turn it. Video, GTA, beautiful. You're supposed to be
Computer class. You want the next homework?
I don't need to do my maths extension.
So you've got maths tomorrow?
Yep.
Morning and?
Yep.
Oh, that's painful, man. That's painful.
Imagine add it on to the
Eli, have you bought a
Oh, man.
Ellie, have you bought one?
after
Sydney?
Yeah.
You bought a
Some
folder?
people actually have to do that.
Oh, no.
Get yourselves a folder. Not much. Liam? Lawrence, have you bought a folder? Okay, not the one with Door Explorer sticker on it, right? Okay, once you log on, you can let me know, mate. Good afternoon. Cheers. See you guys. See you Wednesday. You have again.